Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Allow me to ask you a simple question. Do you want to come out of this crisis as a warrior, as a true warrior? If yes, then stay tuned till the end because you are watching the right session. That's my promise to you. Before I begin, I would really like to acknowledge each one of you for being coming today on live session, and as well as I want to thank each one of you, pay abundance of gratitude to everyone who's coming every day, on these sessions. Trust me, this is super awesome. I really want to acknowledge, I know you have some time constraints, some money constraints. I mean, sorry about the money because it's free, but yes, there are time constraints, there are family constraints, family commitments, priorities, but you're still making it up, you're still coming up. That shows you are truly a true warrior who's ready to make a difference in their life. Thank you so much for coming every day. Abundance of gratitude, each one of you. So since we're going to spend some 30 minutes together, is that okay that if I share a little bit about my background? So I'm Ankur, an entrepreneur and author. I'm a hardcore marketer and a creator of nano video framework, in which I basically help entrepreneurs to how to brand themselves and take their business to the next level, grow their business using the power of nano videos. That's what I do. That's what my passion has been all around. That's how I introduce myself. So all of you must have gone through in their life some situations where you must have faced some crisis, some difficult situations, some challenges. If you faced, type faced. Everyone must have faced. I mean, I have faced a lot of challenges, so has you, right? Every time, allow me to ask you, every time, whenever you faced a challenge, you faced a problem, a crisis, how have you come out of it? Have you come out of it as a stronger being at every level or not? Ask this to yourself, because this is something which is going to be very important for every one of you to understand, that how have you come out of that situation, right? If you understand and you were able to correlate with this, type I understand. Fantastic. So now, before the secret hack, which I am going to share, which you already have experienced, which you already have understood, which you've already used in many situations, whenever you faced problem, whenever you faced a challenge, and that one secret hack which you already are aware, we are going to expand on that today, because that is something which has been, it'll be phenomenal for you to understand that at a deeper level. But before that, is that okay that if I share a little one definition which I learned yesterday from one of my mentors called Blair Singer? So he was in US, and he just on a video call, he told one distinction about what is crisis. So he told in a very simple 6 words, he defined crisis is simply a change trying to happen. That's it. It's just a change which is trying to happen. So guys, my one request to each one of you is, within this crisis, when we are seeing this as a crisis, instead of seeing this as a crisis, can we see that with this mindset that it's simply a change which is trying to happen. That's it. If we see this from this mindset, how many of you agree that the whole perception around it would shift? If yes, type I agree. Awesome. I'm so happy to see you all, super excited, always being there, always encouraging me, giving me lots of love. I know you all are true warriors, and that's something so amazing about each one of you, that you come every day, and that's something is so phenomenal. It's truly amazing to see each one of you, how we are so holding each other, and that's something which will take us, each one of us, out of this situation. This is not a crisis. It's simply a change which is trying to happen. It's not at all a crisis. It's simply a change trying to happen. Let's see this from this perception, and then definitely, this would not seem to us as a crisis. That was the first hack which I learned yesterday from one of my mentors. And as you always, said that you come out of every situation, every challenge, every problem, every big, situation which whenever you face in your life, you've always come out of it as a, as a strengthened person, as a, the one thing which has got more better, within each one of you, which has got more strengthened, which has got more better, is the bulletproof mindset, isn't it? That bulletproof mindset has actually allowed you to come out of that situation, to come out of that challenge, to come out of that situation, in a more strengthened way. जब भी आप उस सिचुएशन से बाहर निकले, whenever you've come out of big situation, you've always felt, no man, I want to pat my back and I want to say myself, wow man, I'm awesome, and you're awesome, and you've become strengthened, you've become stronger. How many of you agree to that? If you agree, type I agree. Fantastic. And how many of you agree, that with bulletproof mindset, you always come out as a warrior? So here, I would just like to highlight, one distinction, which is a very solid distinction, which I personally implicate in my life, and I want to give this to you. Are you ready for that? If you're ready, type I'm ready. It's amazing. It's amazing to see each one of you engaging so well, and it's so amazing to see the energy, in the room so at such 10x level. I love you all for your energy, man. Super awesome. So the one distinction which actually marks a big difference, which marks like a thick line of distinction, that is a difference in one letter between warrior, and when we change just one alphabet in that, A, instead of A, when we substitute that A with O, it makes a whole shift in the definition. So when we say as a warrior, and when we say as a worrier, W-O, instead of W-A, we say W-O. That's the only difference. My friends, with one alphabet, can you imagine the power that it changes the whole paradigm? It just gets, a new distinction. I mean, it just shifts everything. And that's what I want to just share with each one of you. We got to stay within this period as a warrior, with a bulletproof mindset, my friends. Bulletproof mindset, because this is the time, wherein everything, when this will be bulletproof, we will see everything, with a different perception. We will not see that as a crisis. We will not see that as a problem. But in fact, we would see that, as a change which is trying to happen. That's about it. So I'm damn certain that you all, in the house, or all those who would be watching afterwards, as well, after the live session is posted on the wall, definitely, yes, you are true warriors. And as true warriors, what you can do is that we all are born to make a change in everyone's life. And that's the true purpose of a warrior being born. So now how you can get a change to people's life is by sharing this with more and more people. Those who are in need, let's share this, this piece, these distinctions, what probably not I have got, but my teachers have given to me. And I want them, every person, to learn these distinctions, to implicate these distinctions, because that's where it will make a difference. Knowledge has no power, my friends. It's the implementation of knowledge which holds the real power, right? For example, हमें पता है कि हमें मीठा नहीं खाना, right? But अगर हम मीठा खा रहे हैं and we are not able to control, that's where the hack is, right? I hope you all can correlate to that, because I'm also a sweet lover, so I know how difficult for me it is to control my sweet tongue. Fantastic. So now you've got the distinctions, between a warrior and a warrior. That was the, the third distinction. The second distinction was, because I'm recapping it. The second distinction, which is very important, was, that crisis is simply a change trying to happen. And the third distinction was, which is very important, is that you got to have a bulletproof mindset within this time. To surpass this time as a warrior, the only thing, which These three, we need to have all of them right in place. So now, since we want to take this forward, and I want to help each one of you who are in house, and afterwards when everyone is going to be watching this, let's take this forward. And how we can take this forward is, by actually experiencing something which is truly phenomenal. Are you ready for just one thing which will really expand your consciousness in terms of awareness, for the courage which will actually make your bulletproof mindset? If yes, then definitely stay tuned till the end, because we will experience something which will be called a meditation on courage. We will be experiencing something, which will be something which is very, very powerful. We will experience that. So wherever you are, just close your eyes. Make yourself feel absolutely comfortable. Just gently relax your body. Let go of every thought, of every emotion, of everything what's holding you, of everything where you're stuck at right now. Just feel the presence. Feel the power of the present moment. Feel the power of now. Of what is there in this now. As if there is no past, there is no future. Did you ever imagine that 21 days or 25 days you would stay in your home without going out even a single time? Never. Just relax your mind, your body, your brain. Command to your every organ that I command you to relax. I command you to completely be in sync with every energy center. Once you are done, take yourself back to your childhood. Feel yourself within that scene when you faced your first challenge, your first problem, when you weren't even ready for that. You were absolutely not ready. You didn't even know what win means or what defeat means. You were absolutely a blank canvas playing the game. Take yourself to the early childhood when you remember that. Were you afraid of playing the game? Were you afraid of any change to happen in life? Just feel yourself. Feel yourself with authenticity, because this will give you by the end a lot of courage, a lot of hidden potential which is already there within you. There is already a gold mine of courage hidden within each one of you today, which you will unlock, which you will uncode today. Just stay tuned and stay present. Just be with me, be with the words, be with the energy. Just see that when you came out of that situation, what was being said to you by the outside world? that you don't know how to do. You are a loser. You don't know how to play the game. When will you learn? You can't learn. Were all these negative, not so good statements were thrown at you, from which you formed a new meaning and gave that meaning, gave that tag on which this meaning was written. It got associated within your brain. Just keep feeling it. Now, with that new meaning, that whenever I play a game, and with the old meaning which you had, which was given to you by the outside world, you played another game. You again failed, or again got defeated. And when you got defeated, that meaning got more expanded, got more aggravated, and in fact, it agitated you a lot. It pained you a lot. And then you formed a new heavy meaning. Whether I am the right person to play the game, whether I am born to win or not, whether I am ready to face any big situation or not, whether I'm ready for big challenges in my life or not, whether my mindset is bulletproof or not, whether I will be able to handle the challenges of my life despite when there will be no support. Would I will be able to do it alone or not? And with that new meaning, there came fear. And everything, every situation in your life, you saw with a lens of fear, with a lens of that old meanings, which was old meaning number 1 plus old meaning number 2 plus old meaning number 3, and so many situations. Out of every situation you took a new meaning because it was thrown to you from the outside world, or you formed within yourself. Just see that. How are you playing your game in your life now? Are you taking every action? And when you take it, does fear comes in between or not? If fear comes, go to that situation out of which you took that meaning, which was either given to you by the outside world or by yourself. This would be truly powerful. When you understand this, that when I will uncode that, I will experience something magical. Now imagine the situation that every time when you came out of any problem, any challenge, Any situation, did it make you more better at every level? Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, at every level. If you have to rate yourself on a number line, every situation in your life, did it not made you a better person who evolved with every challenge? Ask to yourself. And if the answer comes yes, that means you're on the right track. And if the answer comes no, that means that your meaning, which you have accumulated from situation 1, challenge 2, problem 3, every time the meaning which you have piled up, that has become so stronger that you've stopped to acknowledge yourself, and in fact you're cursing yourself to that level that you have stopped loving yourself. The only thing which I would like to say here is, just see your life and visualize an absolutely plain white colored cloth canvas, a dotted canvas which is absolutely tightened up from all the 4 sides, being tightened up on a proper frame for a painting to be done. And that white canvas is absolutely empty. It's absolutely whole. It's absolutely perfect. If you see yourself, wasn't your life like an empty canvas? Friends, just command to your brain that I am an empty canvas which had no meaning, absolutely no meaning. Every meaning in my life, out of every failure, out of every challenge I faced, it was my definition, it was my meaning which was given to it. Whether I took it from the outside world or whether it was my own meaning coming from my own thought process. Promise yourself to delete all these unnecessary meanings and live your life in a more strengthened way. Every day, whenever there comes a fear, command to yourself, I'm born as an empty canvas. I'm born as an empty canvas. Out of what situation and out of what meaning which I gave is this fear coming up? There is no better person than you to uncode your life for yourself. No one can do it. better than you can do for you. So the only help you can do to you is through you to love you and acknowledge you completely, fully, and to the core. Just acknowledge that every situation in life, every challenge, every problem, every change which is trying to happen in your life is making you a more stronger person at your being level, at every level. And that is what has made you a true warrior, a warrior who is ready with a 10x courage to face every situation. To you, even a crisis like this seems a small change which is trying to happen. It's no big deal for you. Always remember and acknowledge your wins and the courage which has allowed you to come out of every challenge. Embrace that, love that, acknowledge that, be grateful for that. If God would not have given you that situation, you would not have come out of it as a more evolved being. So let us thank Divine and to all the higher forces to even give this period as a blessings for some change which is trying to happen for the goodness of this whole world, of this whole universe. Maybe it may be happening because of the betterment of the ozone layer, maybe to reduce the pollution levels, maybe to strengthen the family bonds. We don't know. So let's acknowledge that, and once you are done, open your eyes. Great. Thank you so much. I really want to acknowledge each one of you for being there, till the end. Really means a lot. That shows that you are a true warrior. You are definitely not a warrior, but a true warrior who's having a bulletproof mindset and who's ready to take this period even as a change which is trying to happen and not as a crisis. I'm so happy for each one of you. I'm really grateful to each one of you that every day the way you come, the way you show your love, the way you've been encouraging, you've been liking it, giving your messages, giving your love, encouragement, gratitude, sharing these meditations with lots of people means a ton to me. Trust me, it means a ton to me. Keep doing that because this world, because this Mother Earth needs this at this point of time. Because within this time, there is some change which is trying to happen. Let's embrace that together. Let's acknowledge that together. I love you all. Thank you so much for being there today, for sparing this half an hour. Really feel grateful from the core of my heart and thanking you for watching this till the end. Love you all. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Bye-bye. Take care and God bless. Signing off, your own Ankur. See you tomorrow at the same time, 6 p.m. with another topic on meditation. Bye bye. Take care.